while since I've put a vlog up. It's been raining and a very chill wind. Like it's been 7 degrees when I go for a walk, but with wind chill it was only 4 degrees, so it's too cold for me to walk like that. We're at the channel and I've had a bit of a clean up. They mowed down the sides. Well, leading up to winter, we had a trip to Melbourne to the eye specialist, where I have a bit of a problem, which they're keeping an eye on. And came back and it was still a beautiful autumn. We were getting 18 degrees temperature, and about a few days towards the end of May, somebody threw a switch and bang, we're in winter. For my eyes, I've been put on drops at night, or one drop at night in each eye, and on vitamin B. I've also just had blood tests to see what my vitamin B levels are and what dosage I need, if any. Got to have my eye pressure taken every 6 months, and one of them is just as the local optometrist, and the next one is with the eye surgeon in Melbourne. Well, we're at the retention dam here. May not pick it up, but the frogs are going mad. There's a bit of surface water down in there. Right, we're just coming into phase 3 of the subdivision, and last time we were here I mentioned that this block had been mown. Well, as you can see, there's a house going up, and so that's the first one. Over there is a sign that's blown over that said that section over there was sold. So we'll see what happens there. No sign of activity. It's looking into the sun, but there's the house side on. The rest of this has been mown, but I think it's just to tidy it up basically. Can't see any sign of any other activity. No activity on the old retention dam site, except for the marshmallow weed growing up. Go and have a look at the petrol prices. We've actually had a new servo open. Used to be a mobile. They shut it all down and reinstalled tanks, and it's I think it's APC, which is a discounter, and they have a supermarket as well. So we'll see if that's dropped the fuel prices because they've opened. There's the fuel prices. $52.4. It's a long weekend this weekend. It's our King's birthday. A lot of caravans on the road heading off. One over there at the fishing and camping. Okay, we'll head back. We'll head back across to Tation Street to get away from this noisy highway. It's quite busy because of the long weekend. That's looking down the channel that's been filled in and mowed. That's right through to the street we walked up earlier. That's looking back the other way. Our trip down to Melbourne to see the specialist, we did it over 3 days. Went down on the Wednesday, came back on the Friday. We stayed 2 nights at the Novotel in a little Lonsdale Street, which was very nice. The deal included breakfast, which we had but was nice, but it wasn't hot. Everything seemed to be lukewarm. But it was a good room. Had it very quiet. We're on the 32nd floor, well above street noise. Had a bit of a view, meaning that you weren't looking across the street straight into high rise. They were probably half a block away, but you could sort of see between them. I went to a train shop, model railway shop. I was very disappointed they don't seem to carry stock these days. There's a big Australian producer called Decision, and they've all stopped stocking that stuff because they sell direct to the public. So the guy said they dropped it because they were in competition with Decision. They had a bit of Hornby Japanese end gauge for some reason, and that was about it. So I was going to go to Train World, but when I looked up their site, they had hardly any stock. Seem to look around everywhere, see what you want, and it's out of stock. So I can probably get all the supplies I need from a shop out at Golden Square and Bendigo. So as far as the model railway shopping went, very disappointing. We did go to an ancient Rome exhibition at the museum that was excellent. Well, there's not much more news, so we'll make this do for today. And we'll see you later.